So we've been getting a ton of questions about the Rapsodo launch monitor indoors. Did a video a little while back testing it outdoors, but everyone wants to know it's wintertime, right? We're all inside. I thought we'd come down here and test it out. We have an About Golf simulator, so we can throw it up against this, see what kind of numbers we're getting, how accurate it is, and how might this be useful for your off-season practice. Let's dive in. Okay, so the setup of this is pretty easy. Turn it on, pop this thing open, and then let's see, you open the app up. They actually just came out with a new update, so it's great to see. I like anytime a company is updating their app all the time. It's just kind of a good thing because you know that they're working on improving their product. So we've got practice, and then you can choose net or outdoor. All right, so now we gotta select our club. I'm just gonna go 8-iron. Let's hit a few shots with an 8-iron. Hit a few shots, there we go, there's our cameraman. Say hi, Braden. So the idea with this is we have to put it 6 feet behind the ball and then 8 feet from the net. That was the instructions that I saw. So that's, thankfully, that's almost exactly what this is right here. So I've got about 6 feet here from the launch monitor to the ball, and then probably about 8 feet there. So let's get this set up and let's hit a few 8-irons. All right, first shot. Here we go, 8-iron. Let's see what we got here. Hey, went pretty straight. Okay, so on the Rapsodo, that got that. I've got 151 yards of distance, 112 mile an hour ball speed, and a 15.8 launch angle. All right, so here we go. I pulled it up. This is just one shot. So we've got 159 carry, 87 mile an hour club head speed, 113 ball speed. What was the other thing? Launch angle. This had 15.8, this has 17.5. So obviously we have a little bit of differences from what we're seeing with the About Golf simulator here. The one thing I did hear when I was talking with some other folks about the Rapsodo was one of its strengths is ball speed compared to some of the other data, so that's kind of interesting to me. All right, let's hit another one here. That one was good. A little bit higher, a little bit farther. A little more solid, I'd say. Okay, so second shot, we got 172 carry on that one. Definitely hit that one better, like it felt. 116 ball speed on here, 118 ball speed on there. Launch angle, 20.8, 18.4. So numbers aren't exactly the same, but we did see what we wanted to see. That one I hit more solidly, the ball speed went up. I knew I hit it higher as well, so the launch angle went up on both of those, Rapsodo and the About Golf there. All right, we got 114 ball speed, 18.9. We got 116 ball speed, 21. Launch angle. Pulled that. Oh, that was crushed. That one's gonna go a long way. Let's keep hitting a few more and then we'll review the data. All right, so I've got the session pulled up here. We have opposite ways that they go, so a little bit different to look at these, but I think the big things I'm looking for is making sure that, you know, if we have 160 and 151 is where we started here, and then it went up on the second shot on the About Golf, and it also went up here, and it went up again on the About Golf, went up again. Then we have a discrepancy there where it went down, but I'm kind of looking at trends to make sure that we're seeing the right patterns in the Rapsodo. And I think, I mean, right off the bat, I'm seeing really more consistent yardages here on the Rapsodo than the About Golf, so that's interesting. And I don't know how accurate you think the About Golf is, but there's that to look at as well. I think that my goal with this video is like, is this usable? If you only have this, you know, in a net in your garage or basement or something like that, is it accurate enough to actually use? That's kind of our intent here today. So we're looking at that. Let's look at some ball speed numbers. We have ball speed right over here is what we're looking at. So we have 112, 115, 116, 114. I think what we're seeing here is ball speed numbers are lower and distance yardages are lower here on the Rapsodo than what we're seeing with the About Golf. So that's a little interesting. Club head speed, that is pretty similar. We're seeing some numbers which are pretty close to that. And then let's look at launch angle. I think this one is really important when we're working on our irons or any shot, trying to maintain that consistent launch angle, specifically like wedges, right? Do you want to hit those lower wedges? With irons, it's, you know, an indication of how solidly was that shot hit, depending on how high it went. Because if you thin it a little bit or whatnot, you're gonna lose that launch angle. If you maintain a good launch angle, you know that you're hitting some solid shots. So that's a statistic that we can look at here during the off season and kind of measure. So let's see where we're at. Starting up here, 17 and a half, 15.8, then 20, we got 16, 18, 18, 17. So I'm seeing the same trend here with the About Golf. These launch angles are lower than what we're seeing with this, but we're seeing that same trend where the shots that this registered as a launch angle being up, it's also up here on Rapsodo. So that's kind of the trend that we're looking for. Good data. I like what I'm seeing. It makes sense. It's logical. Is it the same as what we're seeing with the About Golf? No, but the patterns are the same. And I think that's what we want to see more than anything in my book. So this could definitely be useful. We'll have, obviously, hopefully you've seen all that on screen. I think we should hop to the driver now. I know a lot of us are chasing some speed this off season. So if we look at the ball speed, you know, is that increasing and is that accurate here indoors at the Rapsodo? Let's dive in and test it out. Okay, so we're chasing some speed this off season, right? I should do a little warm up here with the super speed sticks. This is the lighter one. So we're gonna swing a little bit faster. Oh boy. But anyway, so you're doing your training this off season. The biggest thing that I wanna know is, am I actually swinging faster, right? Because when I train with my driver, all I gotta know is if the ball speed on this one was 165 and the next one was 170, then I know I've done something right. So that's what we're looking for with this in my book. It's great to look at ball speed, I think, as well, because you know that's a combination of how well you hit it, as well as your club head speed. We can also look at club head speed, but I think ball speed's a good one to check out. All right, let's dive in. I don't think this is gonna be very fast here as we are not loose or warmed up, but let's see what we got. Oh, that wasn't bad. All right, we got 164 ball speed, 290 distance, 9-degree launch angle. What are we gonna get here? We have 163 ball speed, 271 carry, so we got different distance. The ball speed's in the right realm though, of where we want it. And again, this comes down to how accurate do you think this About Golf simulator is? I'll leave that up to you to figure out, because I'm not quite sure, to be honest. It's probably pretty accurate, maybe. It's probably not what you're looking for in a video like this, but that's what we got today. I missed that a little bit. Okay, we got 165 ball speed, but my distance went way down on this. And it says the launch angle is 31 degrees, so I don't think the Rapsodo picked that one up quite right. Because that is definitely not accurate. I think we should cut that one from the graph, because I mean, anytime you see something like that, a 31-degree launch angle, it picked up something different. Maybe it picked up the T, not quite sure. That's pretty good. Okay, same 163 ball speed, 293 distance. Let's see what we got here. 164 ball speed, 282 carry. All right. Let's get one more of these kind of standard shots. And then let's do that testing I was talking about. I want to try a few different techniques to see if I can improve my ball speed. Let's see if we can do it. All right, stock driver. Here we go. That was pretty good. That was really solid. Perfect, 164 ball speed, 294 distance, 10.7 launch angle, 165 ball speed. Okay, let's ramp it up. So let's say I'm doing some training. I'm gonna try a different technique to swing faster. So if you remember, it's actually our most popular video. It's called like 113 to 119 club head speed or something like that. The cue that Dr. Sasha McKenzie gave me was a faster backswing. So let's just try that cue, see if we can get that ball speed to go up. Here we go. We got 166 over here, so that's up about 3 miles per hour. I didn't hit it that solid, so I wouldn't expect huge gains. That says 165 ball speed. Let's try again. Maybe. 164. I mean, that's what this is all about to me, because we can try out all these different techniques, but are they actually working or not? That's the biggest question we need to ask ourselves. And having good feedback from a launch monitor like this lets us know, is my speed training, is this cue that I'm using working or not? So let's see if we can find a cue. I'm gonna go a little bit faster and try to lengthen my backswing as well. That's another one that I know works. Gosh, it'd be nice to get up something up to 170. I don't know if it's in the cards today or not. Big pull. I said 175 ball speed over here. So we had a big change in the ball speed on the Rapsodo. Let's see if it reflected that over here. 173 ball speed. Okay, so that worked. Having that longer backswing cue, and I had a faster backswing as well. Those gained me a bunch of club head speed. Let's see if we can do that again. So longer backswing, faster backswing. Let's see what we got. Missed that. That was way off the heel. You know what it is? I have a watch on. This has to be it. Let's take the watch off. Give me that extra freedom. That's got to be the problem. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be able to swing way faster now. Whew. I don't know. I didn't hit it very cleanly. 162. And that's the thing about watching ball speed like this is, you can swing really fast, but if you don't hit it solidly, you're not gonna get that ball speed because your smash factor is way down. All right, here we go. We got a glove on now. It's really getting serious. Wasn't planning on this, but here we are. That wasn't bad. 168. That was pretty good. See, it was the glove. Take the watch off, put a glove on. That first time I did that longer backswing and faster backswing, I must have caught it well. It was also a pull, which helps. Okay, one more. This is kind of fun, I'll be honest. Nope. I think I hit the ground and took a divot on that one. 149. Yeah, that's not good. Should we end on an absolutely terrible one? I think that's probably the way to go. So I'm not even gonna pull up the data because we'll have some scrolling here, but what I wanted to know was, does it follow the pattern, right? That's what we're looking for. If I'm out here training speed, I'm trying to max out my speed, does it show the same pattern of, compared to my normal when I do get some speed and hit it a little bit farther and a little bit faster? And the answer was yes, we saw that, right? When I did hit a really good one, it reflected that on the About Golf and the Rapsodo, which is what we were looking for. You know, there's a bunch of other ways. If you're looking for consistency and quality of strike, you could do the exact same thing of just keeping that ball speed right in the same realm and not having any go down. That would also help you if you want to work on that consistency aspect. But we tried the 8-iron, we tried the driver. I'm completely out of breath. I can't even do any more of this outro. So let's wrap it there. Is this good enough for your practice during the off season? I think it can help you, yes. You have to get the right games, the right type of practice. You have to know what you're doing. I think you should dive in a little bit, figure out what metric or metrics you're gonna focus in on those. But indoor testing complete. I would use this, I think, into a net. And in fact, I will. Future video, we're gonna build a little in-home situation where we can practice some of that speed work and all that good stuff. But hey, thanks for watching. Subscribe down below, hit that like button. We'd love to hear what else you want to know about Rapsodo, any of the other launch monitors out there. We're going to test some more here and keep rolling on this. Thanks for watching.